Hello friends, welcome to my channel, a channel for learning simple coding. If you find this video to be helpful, please like, share and subscribe my channel. In the last video, we have seen how we can use logout option in our application of React Native with TypeScript. So in this video, we are going to learn how we can log in with the same email and password by which we registered in the Firebase. For example, we registered in the Firebase with using abc@gmail.com and the password. So how we can log in with the same mail ID that we are going to implement right now in this video. So for that, what we have to do, I am using a same component that I use for login, login.tsx. So here in authentication, if the user is not activated or not login right now, then it will go to login window, and there we have a two option, registration and login. So that I'm going to implement. Registration we have learned in previous videos, and logout we have learned, and installation of Firebase and authentications, everything we have learned in the last 3 to 4 videos. Now in this video we are going to implement the login option also. For implementing a login option, what I have to do, I have to create one more option in which I will give the option for registration, and I will convert these all button and option to login. Means from this same component I will give the two option, one for login and another for registration. If user is coming first time, then it can register, otherwise if it's already registered, then it can log in with the same mail ID. For that, just I copy this touchable. In place of this style button container, I use register container, and in place of button and I say register. Why? Because I will take this for registration and I say here register here if not registered, like this. Save this. So you will see that one option we will have register here if not register. This option is coming here. So we design some CSS. For that I copy this and I paste here, and I change the name to register container and I change it to register. I do not need any background color, so I remove this, but the size I require 100, so like this, and it's go to the center of the screen, and font I need 20, not more than this. In place of color white, I need blue color. So everything is set automatically, you see, and I give here border bottom width, and I give here the one option. Save this. So we have underline also for registrations. So whenever I will click here, then I will go for registration with mail and password in the Firebase. For that I create a one state variable. So I say here that const I need a title and set title to use state and that is string type, and here I pass by default, I pass here login, so it will be login by default, and I give some option here that I say if title equal to register, then we will go here for registration, and after that here I close it, then I say else, and here I will put if you are not registered, you are login. So I copy each and every coding of this like that, and I paste in else condition also. Remember that. I save this. So if registration option is there, then we will do registration, but if there is no registration, means else condition is there, then we will go for sign. For sign, I say here sign in, remember dot sign with email and password. So in place of create, I will use sign in with email and password. It is for login option, and I say user signed in, not created this time, we are signed in the user, and if email password is empty, then it will say enter email and password. So you see we have done the coding. This is for registration, this is for login. Now we check here one more option, that here if condition we put here, condition is that I say title equal to we can say login. If title is login, then I say login, otherwise I say register. Save this. You see, convert into login. By default is login. Same I copy and I paste in the registration option also here, and I save this, and you see option is converted into login. So right now we are login, but if I click on this window registration, then they will convert into register. Remember that. And in touch opacity here, in place of this user registration, I will set this value to register. So I say set title to the register when somebody click on this text. So this title will convert into register. So with the same component we can go for registration also, and we can go for login also. For example, first of all, I go for login. So already I have registered with the abc@gmail.com. So we try to log in with this ID first of all, then we will register new mail ID also. So abc@gmail.com, and here I put the password, and I just click here on login button, and you see that we successfully log in with this option. Then I log out here. So I have option lost user signed out, and now I click on register. So you see everything is converted into registration. Now I can add new mail ID. If I try to register with same mail ID, you see gmail.com, it will generate error. You see, I click here and you will see that it will generate error that already register. You see, already in use, the mail already in use by another account. So already we have registered with this mail ID, so we can't register. So I give one more ID and I show you that registration is also working. drvipin@gmail.com, and here I put the password also. Password should be more than 8 character, and I click on register. You see automatically it will register and mail ID is changed. And if you see the account here, if I refresh it here, you see that after refresh we have this mail ID. Recently we have registered with this mail ID also. Now we have a 2 mail ID in Firebase, so we can log in by either. So you see that I have the option here. So I log out with this ID and I can log in. By default I am on login screen, so I can log in with this ID also, drvipin@gmail.com. So I can give the password and I click on login. So I can log in with this mail ID also. I log out and I can log in with the ABC mail ID also that I registered in the last videos. And you see login, we can log in with both the mail ID. And if you want to register more, just click here once you have not registered, and it will convert into the registration, and you pass here email and password, and you would be able to register on that time. This is the way to use Firebase authentication library for registration with email and password, and login with email password, log out from this same. So I have designed this login option in this React Native with TypeScript. If you like it, please do subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.